The Ice Age, a time when the Earth was gripped by a deep freeze and the land was ruled by enormous creatures perfectly adapted to the harsh conditions. Among the most iconic of these was the mighty mammoth, a symbol of the Ice Age's raw power and survival. Today we journey back in time to discover what life was like for these giants of the frozen world. The Ice Age, a monumental chapter in Earth's history, unfurled its icy embrace approximately 2.6 million years ago, heralding a transformation that sculpted landscapes and reshaped life as we know it. Glaciers, like colossal rivers of ice, crept down from the poles, expanding their reach and blanketing vast territories. They carved out valleys, gouged out lakes, and left behind rugged terrain that attests to their powerful presence. A world that once thrived in warmth and lush greenery turned stark and chilling as tundras and frozen deserts blossomed across different continents. Yet, amid this wintry panorama, pockets of resilience persisted. Grasslands unfolded like green carpets beneath the shadows of towering glaciers, and forests sprung up in temperate regions, defiant against the encroaching frost. Life adapted remarkable, forging a delicate balance within this extreme ecosystem. Creatures like mammoths roamed the sprawling plains, their fur thick and warm, serving as nature's insulation against the biting cold. In the forests, smaller mammals and birds evolved unique traits, adapting in both physiology and behavior to thrive amidst the fluctuating seasons and unpredictable weather patterns. The Ice Age was not simply a frozen wasteland. It was a vibrant epoch filled with wonders. The flora and fauna flourished, with hardy species like the woolly rhinoceros and saber-toothed cat asserting dominance in their niches. The vastness of the icy landscapes did not deter life. Instead, it played host to evolutionary marvels. As glaciers retreated and advanced, they created a stage where adaptation and survival acted out their timeless drama, leading to fascinating evolutions and extinctions alike. As the Ice Age waned, marking the transition into a new epoch, the changes in climate ushered in an era of renewal. The glaciers receded, exposing the rich soil beneath, and landscapes once shrouded in ice revived with greenery. This period heralded the arrival of new species and the re-establishment of ecosystems, shaping the world that thrives today. While the remnants of this epoch remain carved into our planet's geological features, the Ice Age serves as a reminder of nature's unfathomable power of transformation, resilience, and renewal. It teaches us that even in the bleakest of times, life finds a way to endure and evolve, leaving a rich legacy for future generations to explore. The mammoth, standing up to 13 feet tall at the shoulder and weighing up to 12 tons, was one of the largest animals to roam the Ice Age world. But despite their immense size, they were gentle herbivores, using their long, curved tusks to dig through the snow for vegetation. The Ice Age was a time of remarkable diversity, showcasing an array of mammoth species adapted to distinct environments. Among these, the woolly mammoth, Mammothus primigenius, and the Columbian mammoth, Mammothus columbi, stand out, each embodying unique traits that reflect their respective habitats. The woolly mammoth, a resilient giant, roamed the icy tundras primarily across Europe, Asia, and North America. Covered in long, shaggy hair, these majestic creatures had a thick layer of fat beneath their skin, designed to fend off the frigid temperatures. Their large, curved tusks served multiple purposes, from digging beneath snow to access vegetation, to defending against predators. Picture a vast, snow-blanketed landscape dotted with herds of these magnificent beasts foraging in the cold, their breath rising in frosty clouds. In contrast, the Columbian mammoth thrived in the warmer grasslands and open woods of North America, showcasing adaptations suited for a milder climate. Larger than its woolly counterpart, this species sported shorter, straighter tusks and a less pronounced coat, hinting at its preference for grassland habitats. Envision these colossal creatures grazing on abundant vegetation, their imposing figures casting shadows under the sun, embodying a different aspect of mammalian magnificence. Despite these differences, Both species shared commonalities, particularly their herbivorous diets, primarily consisting of grasses and shrubs. They were social animals, often found in groups, which likely provided protection and facilitated foraging. Imagining these large creatures moving as a cohesive unit across the Ice Age landscape demonstrates the complex social behavior that characterized mammoths and their interactions within their ecosystems. Understanding the habitats and lifestyles of the woolly and Columbian mammoths highlights their adaptive prowess in the face of environmental changes. The woolly variant thrived in the extreme cold, while its Columbian counterpart flourished in warmer climates, both testaments to resilience and adaptation. As climate shifts marked the end of the Ice Age, the fate of these majestic giants diverged, leaving us to wonder about their incredible lives and the ecosystems they once inhabited. Each species tells a story of survival against the odds, revealing the rich tapestry of life during the Ice Age. Today, these magnificent mammals remind us of the delicate interplay between climate, environment, and adaptability in shaping the history of our planet's fauna. In the icy realms of the prehistoric landscapes, mammoths roamed majestically as true titans of the tundra. Their thick fur, resembling a shaggy blanket, provided essential insulation against the biting cold. Each strand, dense and intertwined, trapped warm air close to their skin, creating a personal microclimate as they traversed vast, frigid expanses. This astonishing layer of warmth allowed them to endure severe winters when temperatures plummeted and snow blanketed the earth, transforming their world into an unforgiving landscape. Beneath their fur, a substantial layer of fat, resembling the cushion of a protective armor, served as a critical energy reserve. This adaptation was not merely for warmth, but also a vital source of sustenance during periods of scarcity. When food sources dwindled under a blanket of snow, this rich layer of fat allowed mammoths to survive harsh conditions, sustaining them through the cold months when vegetation lay hidden beneath frozen terrain. As they foraged, they needed the strength that lay within this insulating layer, which ensured their survival in a world where every waking moment was a battle against nature's chilling breath. In addition to their physical adaptations, mammoths possessed specialized teeth that made them masters of their frozen environment. With large, flat surfaces designed for grinding, their molars effectively pulverized tough, fibrous plants like grasses, shrubs, and flowering plants that thrived in the cold. Each bite was a calculated effort, as their powerful jaws worked tirelessly to break down the rough vegetation, ensuring they could extract the necessary nutrients to fuel their robust bodies. This remarkable specialization marked them as efficient foragers, adept at overcoming the challenges posed by their icy habitat. The interplay of fur, fat, and teeth represented a finely tuned adaptation that set mammoths apart in the prehistoric ecosystem. These magnificent creatures showcased the resilience of life, sculpted by evolution to thrive in extreme conditions where few others could survive. They embodied the spirit of adaptation, a testament to nature's ability to innovate and persist. Understanding how mammoths lived and thrived gives us profound insight into the interconnectedness of life and the intricate dance between environment and adaptation in the tapestry of Earth's history. The mammoth wasn't the only giant to walk the Earth during the Ice Age. Their world was shared by other colossal creatures, each one uniquely adapted to survive the frozen wilderness. Picture a sprawling Ice Age landscape where icy wind howls and vast plains stretch infinitely. Dominating this cold realm were the saber-toothed cats, or Smilodon. These formidable apex predators, renowned for their long, curved canine teeth, were adept hunters of large prey. With muscles coiling beneath their thick fur, they stalked the mammoths and bison that grazed among the remnants of ancient forests. The air crackled with tension as they readied themselves to pounce, swift as shadows, using their fearsome teeth to catch and secure their meals. Amidst this fierce carnivore, the landscape was also home to the mightiest herbivores, notably the giant ground sloths, or megatherium. Towering up to 20 feet tall, these gentle giants loomed over smaller creatures, defending their territory with quiet strength. Their powerful limbs and massive claws were not merely for defense, they were capable of tearing through thick vegetation, reaching for the tender leaves high above. Imagine these sloths at dusk, silhouetted against the vibrant colors of the setting sun, slowly grazing their way through this era of giants. Integrating seamlessly into this frigid habitat were the woolly rhinoceroses, another remarkable adaptation to the harsh climate. Thick, fuzzy fur covered their sturdy bodies, protecting them from the biting cold as they roamed the steppes. Equipped with large, curved horns, these magnificent beasts could defend themselves against any potential threat while foraging for tough, frozen grasses beneath layers of snow. Visualize them plowing through the frost-laden terrain, leaving deep tracks in the snow while their powerful frames cut a striking figure against the stark white backdrop. In this dramatic interplay of predator and prey, the saber-toothed cat's hunting prowess was rivaled only by the sheer size of their herbivorous foes. Each swipe of a paw and every snarl resonated with the struggles for survival in this mesmerizing yet ruthless environment. Nature's designs were both beautiful and brutal, as every creature contributed to the tapestry of life during a time when giants roamed the earth. This interconnected dance of survival, strength, and adaptation reveals the fascinating history of a world long lost, forever etched in the annals of Earth's narrative. The Ice Age was a time of remarkable adaptation and coexistence. As glaciers loomed and landscapes transformed, an intricate web of life emerged, where mighty predators and elusive prey danced in a delicate balance. Imagine vast frozen tundras where herds of woolly mammoths roamed freely, their thick fur glistening in the pale sunlight. Beneath the icy veneer, complex relationships unfolded in order to ensure survival amidst the harshness. Predators like saber-toothed cats prowled the vast plains, sharp teeth gleaming against the backdrop of snow. Their keen senses were honed to detect the slightest movement amidst the frosted underbrush. As they stalked their prey, they relied on stealth, hiding behind icy outcroppings until the moment was perfect to strike. These majestic hunters played a crucial role in maintaining the balance within their environment. Their survival linked intricately to the herds they pursued. On the other hand, the prey species, such as the stately reindeer and agile musk oxen, evolved remarkable strategies to evade capture. Faced with the relentless pressure of predators, they developed keen instincts and social behaviors. Traveling in herds provided safety in numbers. Their alertness alerted them to danger, ensuring that the most aware individuals could guide the group to safety. This symbiotic relationship exemplified the rhythm of life in the Ice Age, where every sound and movement had significance. The environmental pressures of the Ice Age also led to adaptations that secured the traits necessary for survival. Dense fur, large body size, and even hibernation patterns in certain species ensured they could endure the brutal winters. The balance between predator and prey was crucial, for the health of the prey population influenced the predator's abundance, creating a dynamic ecosystem where life thrived against the odds. As the seasons cycled, this interplay dictated shifts in movement and migration. When food sources diminished, populations fluctuated, creating a consistent ebb and flow between predator and prey. This remarkable coexistence illustrates nature's resilience as species learned to navigate challenges together. The stories of survival during the Ice Age remind us of the fragile equilibrium of ecosystems and how interconnected each species is within the greater tapestry of life. In conclusion, the Ice Age serves as a testament to the balance between predator and prey. The intricate dance of survival amidst harsh conditions showcases nature's remarkable adaptability. Today, we can still learn from these ancient relationships, reflecting on the importance of preserving the delicate balances in our own ecosystems. Mammoths played an important role in the lives of early humans. These magnificent beasts provided more than just food. Their bones were used to build shelters, and their hides provided warmth in the frigid conditions. In the vast expanse of prehistoric North America, The Clovis people emerged as skilled hunters, thriving amidst the land's abundant megafauna. Their techniques for hunting mammoths were finely honed, reflecting both their understanding of animal behavior and the strategic capabilities of group dynamics. Gatherings of hunters, equipped with spear throwers called atlatls, cooperatively surrounded the massive beasts, using speed and agility to flank and isolate them from their herd. The weight of the mammoth, often surpassing 10,000 pounds, posed a formidable challenge. But teamwork allowed these early humans to outsmart and outmaneuver their prey. Each hunter played a crucial role, casting carefully crafted stone points at the mammoths to inflict fatal wounds. The Clovis point, a distinctive and sophisticated spearhead, was designed for maximum penetration, optimized for piercing through thick skin and tough muscle. As the group advanced, a cacophony of shouts and rhythmic movements aimed to disorient the mammoth, steering the creature toward natural traps or vulnerable terrain, such as cliffs or bogs. This collaborative hunting strategy not only increased efficiency in securing food, but also reinforced social bonds among participants. The act of hunting mammoths transcended mere survival. It was deeply embedded in the cultural fabric of the Clovis people. Remains of these great beasts have been found alongside intricate artifacts and cave paintings, suggesting a reverence for the mammoths that extended beyond their status as prey. Iconic images depict these colossal animals with vivid detail, embodying the respect early humans had for the creatures that sustained them. Such artistic expressions reveal not just an acknowledgement of the mammoth's significance in the ecosystem, but also an appreciation for their majesty and strength, which resonated within the spirit of the community. These cave paintings and tools serve as poignant reminders of a time when humans were intricately connected to the natural world. They believed mammoths to be powerful entities, perhaps even seen as symbolic ancestors. By immortalizing the mammoth in art, the Clovis people conveyed gratitude and respect, acknowledging that their survival was intertwined with these magnificent giants. This cultural significance not only highlights the importance of the mammoth in their daily lives, but also cements their place in the history of human evolution, illustrating how deeply intertwined human existence was with the megafauna that roamed the continent. The history of humankind is intricately linked with the mysterious existence of mammoths. As ancient giants roamed vast landscapes, they left footprints not only in the icy tundra, but also in the annals of human evolution. Anthropologists have unearthed fascinating evidence suggesting that the decline of these majestic creatures coincided with the rise of human populations. As humans expanded their territories, the relationship with mammoths evolved from coexistence to competition. Early bands of hunter-gatherers relied on these massive beasts for sustenance, adeptly wielding tools to secure their meat and bones, which provided food and materials for shelter. The mammoth's size and strength were awe-inspiring, yet it succumbed to the pressures of a burgeoning human society. The evidence reveals a cataclysmic interplay where climate change also played a pivotal role. As the Ice Age gave way to warming temperatures, the vast grasslands that sustained mammoths began to dwindle, leaving them vulnerable. Coupled with human encroachment, this environmental shift likely created a double-edged sword that hastened their decline. Anthropologists posit that as mammoths became increasingly scarce, human communities must have adapted instinctively. The decline of these large herbivores compelled our ancestors to shift their focus towards alternative food sources. This transition marks a significant turning point in human history, driving innovations in hunting methods and fostering a deeper connection with the land. In the wake of mammoth extinction, myths and legends flourished. They became symbols of power and survival, probably woven into the very fabric of early human culture. The image of these colossal creatures likely inspired stories that echoed through generations, representing both the magnificence of nature and the fragility of life. Today, the fascination with mammoths continues to thrive, revealing our longing to connect with the past. With advances in technology and genetics, the potential for reviving these ancient giants sparked debates about ethics and conservation. As we explore their legacy, we also confront the lessons of coexistence, reminding us of our responsibility to safeguard the remaining wildlife. The relationship between humans and mammoths serves as a mirror reflecting our triumphs and failures. An enduring story etched in history, it offers insight into the delicate balance we must maintain with nature, inspiring us to ponder how our actions may shape the future of our planet and its inhabitants. Around 10,000 years ago, mammoths began to disappear. As the Ice Age ended, the Earth's climate warmed, and the frozen landscapes that once supported the mammoth survival began to vanish. As the sun beat down relentlessly, temperatures began to climb, transforming the vast grasslands where mammoths once roamed freely. The once lush and vibrant landscape started to wither, leaving behind a parched vista that no longer provided the nourishment these majestic creatures needed to survive. Each day, the mammoths embarked on their usual search for food, but their efforts became increasingly futile as the familiar fields of green turned into patches of dry, brittle grass. With each passing season, the grasslands shrank further, leaving these colossal herbivores vulnerable to starvation. Once a thriving ecosystem bustling with life, the grasslands now resembled a ghostly tableau, painted in muted shades of brown and gray. The heavy footfalls of the mammoths echoed through the desolation as they traversed the increasingly scarce terrain, desperate to find anything to satisfy their hunger. Their powerful forms began to show signs of distress, a stark contrast to the robustness they once embodied. The dwindling food supply pushed the mammoths into a precarious cycle, where survival hinged on their ability to adapt to a rapidly changing environment. As the lush grasslands vanished, so did the varieties of vegetation they relied on. The mammoths were masters of their domain, yet even they could not stave off the relentless advance of climate change, which transformed their habitat beyond recognition. Faced with dwindling resources, the once great herds began to scatter in search of sustenance, leading to isolation and fragmentation of populations. In the shadow of this ecological crisis, the cries of the mammoths reverberated through the desolate plains. Their mournful calls echoed the struggle for survival, a testament to their resilience in the face of adversity. As their bodies grew thinner, the majestic creatures of the Ice Age continued to venture into the unknown, driven by an instinctual urge to survive against all odds. Yet, the profound bond of their social groups began to unravel, as the once tightly knit herds splintered into smaller, disjointed factions, making survival all the more challenging. As the days turned into years, the stark reality of starvation loomed large. The mammoths faced an uncertain fate, teetering on the brink of extinction. The heart-wrenching struggle for survival not only illustrated their vulnerability, but served as a powerful reminder of the delicate balance of nature, where even the mightiest can fall victim to the relentless forces of change. It was a poignant chapter in the narrative of Earth, where climate shifts irrevocably altered the lives of some of its most magnificent inhabitants. The disappearance of woolly mammoths from the Earth remains one of the most fascinating stories of extinction. As ancient humans spread across the globe, mammoths roamed vast territories, but their survival became increasingly precarious due to human activities. As hunters, humans wielded tools that made them formidable predators, and the expansion into mammoth territories precipitated a collision of worlds. Overhunting is often cited as a critical factor in the decline of mammoth populations. Early humans required sustenance, and mammoths represented an immense source of food. Evidence suggests that groups of hunters coordinated their efforts to hunt these colossal beasts, driving them to adapt, flee, or perish. With each hunt, mammoths faced increasing pressure, leading to diminished populations and disrupted breeding. However, the pressures exerted by humans were only part of the equation. Climate change played an equally crucial role. As the last ice age dissipated, the environment around mammoths transformed. The lush, cold grasslands they thrived upon began to shrink, replaced by forests and changing ecosystems that could not support large herds. For the mammoth, survival meant adapting to a world that was not only shifting from their favor, but also increasingly occupied by humans. The combined impact of overhunting and environmental changes essentially created a perfect storm for extinction. As the climate warmed, forage became scarcer while hunting intensified. Mammoths struggled to find sufficient food and reproduce, battling against both nature and humanity. This transformation highlighted the interplay between species and the environment, an intricate dance often tipping toward fragility. Ultimately, the woolly mammoth became a casualty of this dramatic interplay. By the time human dwellings began to spread further and further into once remote territories, mammoths were already on a steep decline. Though evidence of their existence lingers in the form of bones and fossils, their story serves as a bittersweet reminder of the impacts humans can have on the animal kingdom. Studying the extinction of woolly mammoths encourages modern societies to reflect on our ongoing relationship with the environment. As we face similar challenges today with various species, it serves as an important lesson about sustainability and the delicate balance between human expansion and the survival of wildlife. Understanding past extinctions may help us forge a more harmonious path forward for all living things. But could mammoths one day walk the earth again? In recent years, scientists have been exploring the possibility of bringing the mammoth back to life through cloning and genetic engineering. In the frigid landscapes of the Arctic, scientists dream of resurrecting the woolly mammoth, a majestic giant that once roamed freely. With well-preserved DNA extracted from permafrost, these pioneers of genetic engineering envision cloning processes that could breathe life into this ancient creature, or even creating hybrid elephants infused with mammoth traits. Imagine a world where these colossal beings tread the earth once more, coexisting with their modern relatives, a blend of history and innovation. However, this ambitious quest raises profound ethical questions. Should we bring back species that have long vanished from our planet? The potential consequences of reintroducing extinct life forms could ripple through existing ecosystems, which have evolved dramatically since the last woolly mammoths faded away. New predators or competition could severely impact today's endangered species, particularly those like the Asian and African elephants that share habitats and face their own survival threats. Amidst this scientific ambition, conservationists work tirelessly to preserve the habitats that once nurtured mammoths. These vast tundras and grassy plains have changed over millennia, but are still crucial for the species that inhabit them today. Protecting these ecosystems ensures that they remain viable for both current wildlife and any future endeavors to re-establish life forms like the mammoth. By safeguarding these lands, we create a sanctuary not only for today's endangered species, but also lay the groundwork for potential rewilding efforts. The juxtaposition of de-extinction and conservation invites a reflection on our relationship with nature. Can we play God in restoring lost species? Or is it a hubris that overshadows the wisdom of allowing ecosystems to evolve naturally? Each decision we make carries weight, reminding us of our responsibility to tread lightly on the planet. As discussions continue around the table of scientific ethics, the hope remains that through careful consideration, we can balance innovation with the need to protect our natural world. The possibility of resurrecting the mammoth opens a dialogue about preservation, extinction, and the future of our planet's integrity, while exploration of genetic frontiers captivates our imagination. It's the urgent, ongoing efforts to champion conservation that hold the key to a sustainable future, nurturing all forms of life, ancient and modern alike. The mammoths are long gone, but their legacy continues to fascinate us. They were symbols of strength, survival, and adaptation in one of the harshest periods of Earth's history. As we continue to learn from their story, we're reminded of the fragile balance between life and extinction, and what that means for the future of our planet. Join me as I dive into the prehistoric world and challenge myself to uncover what really happened before dinosaurs ruled the earth. 66 million years ago, a cataclysmic event wiped out the ruling class of Earth, the dinosaurs. In their absence, a new group of survivors rose to dominance: mammals. But how did these small, unassuming creatures evolve to take over a world once ruled by giants? The extinction event that marked the end of the Cretaceous period was one of the most significant in Earth's history. It wiped out nearly 75% of all species, including all non-avian dinosaurs. Describe how mammal ancestors survived due to their small size, burrowing habits, and ability to regulate body temperature.
In the dim twilight of the Mesozoic era, mammals scuttled through the underbrush, tiny and elusive, living in the shadows cast by the mighty dinosaurs that dominated the landscape. These early mammals were primarily nocturnal, their small bodies adapted to a life of stealth and survival, eluding the keen eyesight of their larger contemporaries. Their existence was akin to whispers in the night, as they thrived silently while the world above roared and thundered. With the cataclysmic extinction event that brought an end to the age of dinosaurs, the world transformed almost overnight. The sun pierced the once dense clouds of dust, revealing a scorched earth ripe for new beginnings. In this aftermath, the small mammals, which had long lived in the periphery, began to flourish. The absence of giant predators opened up ecological niches, inviting a wide array of adaptations and innovations that had been previously stifled by the reign of the dinosaurs. As centuries unfurled, these mammals embarked on a remarkable journey of diversification. No longer restricted to the shadows, they expanded into various habitats, evolving into an astonishing range of forms and sizes. Some took to the trees, developing grasping limbs and keen eyesight that enhanced their survival in a canopy filled with new opportunities. Others sprinted across open plains, adapting to hunting and foraging in sunlight, while many burrowed beneath the soil, crafting a hidden world of life away from the eyes of potential threats. The mammalian lineage began to embody a tapestry of life, each thread representing unique adaptations and ecological roles. This evolutionary journey was punctuated by extraordinary milestones. From the small, shrew-like creatures of the early Paleogene to the iconic megafauna that would later roam the Earth, mammals became dominant players in the narrative of life. They developed various reproductive strategies, social structures, and feeding habits, showcasing the incredible versatility and resilience of their lineage. Over millions of years, as climates shifted and landscapes transformed, mammals displayed an unmatched ability to adapt and thrive, gradually becoming the diverse group we recognize today. By embracing their newfound roles in a vastly changed world, these early mammals laid the foundation for the mammals we now know. Their persistence in the face of adversity, their capacity for change, and their remarkable adaptability ultimately paved the way for the era of mammalian dominance that would flourish for eons to come, shaping the planet in ways unfathomable to their ancient ancestors.
The Paleocene epoch, a remarkable chapter in Earth's history, is often the starting point for understanding mammalian evolution after the dinosaurs' reign. As a paleontologist, immersing oneself in this era is akin to opening a time capsule, revealing the remnants of early mammals that began to flourish in the aftermath of mass extinction. During the Paleocene, approximately 66 to 56 million years ago, the planet transformed dramatically. Flora and fauna adapted to the changing environments, and mammals, previously overshadowed by dinosaurs, began their gradual ascent. Examining fossil evidence from this epoch is like piecing together a jigsaw puzzle. Each fragment provides critical insights into their variety and biological adaptations. Fossils reveal a range of mammalian forms, illustrating how these creatures navigated their ecosystems. Among the fascinating finds are early primates, like Plesioadapiforms, which present clues about mammal diversification. Their beady-eyed features and grasping limbs hint at a life spent in trees, foraging amongst leaves and fruits. Beyond primates, other fossils chronicle the rise of larger mammals, such as the superficially similar but distinctly unique multituberculates, showcasing characteristics that sparked evolutionary pathways leading to modern rodents. The discoveries made during this epoch are not just significant for their species, but for the climatic and geographical shifts they represent. Analyzing fossilized teeth and bones allows paleontologists to reconstruct ancient habitats. These mammals thrived in lush forests, coastal regions, and emerging grasslands, indicating how they adapted to their surroundings. This adaptive versatility was crucial for survival and laid the groundwork for the more complex ecosystems that would follow. Today, techniques such as radiographic imaging and isotope analysis enable scientists to extract more information from these fossils, unraveling secrets locked within them for millions of years. Understanding the evolution of mammals during the Paleocene is particularly enlightening, showcasing the resilience and adaptability of life on Earth during a time of immense change. As discussions around mammal fossils continue to deepen, so does appreciation for the evolutionary tapestry connecting us to those early forms of life. Each fossil is a window into the past, offering glimpses of how creatures once thrived, not just surviving, but flourishing in a world reshaped by adversity. Reflecting on these ancient histories invigorates our comprehension of modern mammalian diversity and the enduring impacts of evolutionary change. In the wake of the dinosaurs' extinction, a dramatic shift unfolded across the planet's diverse ecosystems. The vast landscapes that had thrived under the feet of these colossal reptiles began to transform, opening doors previously unseen for evolving mammals. This transition ignited a remarkable diversification, allowing mammals to adapt and occupy ecological niches left vacant in a world that was changing rapidly. In this new era, small mammals emerged as unsung heroes of adaptation. With their agile bodies and keen instincts, they navigated the foliage and underbrush with grace, discovering opportunities for food and shelter. The warm-blooded trait allowed them to thrive in varying climates, and their ability to reproduce more frequently than reptiles ensured a swift enhancement in population. As they filled in for the large herbivores and predators, descendants of these mammals evolved into species we still recognize today. As time progressed, the competition among mammals grew stronger, leading to the development of diverse forms and lifestyles. Larger mammals took on roles that once belonged to the massive dinosaurs. In the lush forests, towering herbivores began grazing, while formidable predators adapted sharp teeth and claws to initiate hunting. The mammals painted a vibrant tapestry across this landscape, displaying a wide array of shapes and sizes, ready to claim their rightful place in the food chain. Moreover, the absence of dinosaurs encouraged the rise of innovative hunting strategies and social structures among mammals. Packs of carnivorous mammals strategized together, hunting in unison to take advantage of each other's strengths. Meanwhile, herbivores developed advanced defensive techniques, harnessing their speed and agility to escape from predators. From the mammoth to the saber-toothed tiger, these biological advancements showcased the tenacity and ingenuity of living beings during this transformative period. As mammals pushed boundaries in their ecological niches, they also began to exhibit remarkable intelligence and social complexity. The evolution of communication and cooperation gave rise to social mammals who worked together to thrive. Indeed, these mammals not only filled the ecological void, but also brought an unprecedented level of interaction and competition into Earth's biodiversity, paving the way for the eventual rise of humans. In conclusion, the post-dinosaur world heralded the dawn of mammals, a fascinating transformation in which they ingeniously adapted to and flourished in the myriad niches once dominated by reptiles. Their persistence and ability to innovate turned the tides of evolution, setting the stage for the beautiful symphony of life we experience today. Highlight the diversification of mammals into different habitats. Some became herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. Early placental mammals like Protoungulatum, early ungulates, and insectivores. The Eocene era marks a crucial period in the history of our planet, one characterized by the remarkable evolution and diversification of mammals. Following the mass extinction of the dinosaurs around 66 million years ago, the landscape of Earth began to transform, ushering mammals into a world brimming with opportunity. With the dinosaurs gone, the stage was set for mammals to thrive across diverse environments, adapting and evolving into an array of forms and functions that would define modern ecosystems. During the Eocene, approximately 56 to 34 million years ago, mammals diversified dramatically in response to new ecological niches. Found in lush forests, expansive grasslands, and even early aquatic environments, these mammals began to occupy roles previously held by their dinosaur predecessors. Some adapted to life in trees, developing unique traits for climbing and foraging, while others honed their abilities on the ground, becoming formidable grazers and predators. This era saw the emergence of some of the principal mammalian orders, laying the groundwork for the biodiversity we observe today. Among the most notable developments in the Eocene was the rise of early primates, which marked a pivotal evolutionary leap. These small, agile creatures forged the path toward the development of modern primates, including humans. Additionally, the ancestors of today's cetaceans began their journey back to the oceans, evolving from terrestrial life into fully aquatic beings. The Eocene also witnessed the emergence of ungulates, or hoofed mammals, showcasing the diverse adaptations that allowed mammals to thrive in various habitats. The climate of the Eocene played a significant role in shaping mammalian evolution. Warm and moist with abundant vegetation, it created ideal conditions for mammals to flourish. The rich plant life not only provided food, but also fostered habitats where mammals could evolve and integrate into complex ecosystems. From the tiny insectivores darting through underbrush to the towering ancestors of modern elephants, each species contributed to a vibrant tapestry of life that would evolve over millions of years. As the Eocene progressed, the groundwork laid by these mammals laid the foundation for ecosystems that would continue to evolve, leading to the rich diversity we observe in the present day. In summary, the Eocene era stands as a testament to the resilience and adaptability of mammals. From the ashes of dinosaur extinction, this period marked the beginning of a new age, where mammals thrived, evolved, and diversified into many of the orders we recognize today. Their legacy endures in ecosystems around the globe, reminding us of the remarkable journey life has taken on our planet. The rise of placental mammals marks a significant chapter in the story of life on Earth. Following the mass extinction event that wiped out the dinosaurs, these remarkable creatures began to flourish and diversify, adapting to a plethora of ecological niches. This period of adaptive radiation is akin to a burst of creativity in nature, resulting in a flourishing diversity of forms and behaviors that would captivate researchers for generations to come. At the center of this evolutionary journey lies the placenta, a remarkable organ that supports the developing fetus within the mother's womb. This evolutionary advantage allowed placental mammals to give birth to more developed offspring compared to their marsupial relatives. As a result, young placental mammals were better equipped to survive in their varying environments. This transformative leap gave rise to the mammal's ability to exploit diverse habitats, ranging from dense forests to open grasslands. As they spread across the globe, placental mammals underwent significant morphological and functional modifications. From the agile limbs of carnivorous species, enabling them to become adept hunters, to the elongated bodies of marine mammals that took to the oceans, the adaptability of these creatures knew no bounds. In this period, the simple forms of early mammals transformed into the vast array of forms that would eventually populate the land, skies, and seas. The development of specialized feeding strategies further exemplified their adaptive radiation. Herbivores adapted to graze and browse, leading to the evolution of elongated necks and specialized teeth tailored for breaking down tough vegetation. Meanwhile, other mammals embraced omnivory, allowing them to flexibly switch between plant and animal sources, further enhancing their survival odds in fluctuating environments. In addition to physical adaptations, social behaviors began to play an essential role in survival strategies among placental mammals. Groups began to form, promoting cooperation in hunting and foraging. Communication methods evolved, enhancing their social structures and ultimately leading to complex societies, particularly seen among primates. This complexity has a direct lineage to the adaptability seen in early placental mammals that have shaped ecosystems across the world today. The legacy of placental mammals is one of creativity and resilience. Their evolutionary adaptation enabled them to thrive in innumerable environments, leaving a rich tapestry of biodiversity that we observe today. As placental mammals continue to navigate the challenges presented by their surroundings, they remind us of the power of adaptation and the relentless march of evolution. Imagine a time when the Earth was dominated by reptiles, a world where mammals were mere shadows, quietly evolving in the background. Yet, following a cataclysmic event that wiped out the dinosaurs, a remarkable revolution took place. This is the story of the Mammalian explosion, a period that transformed the landscape of our planet and set the stage for modern ecosystems. In the aftermath of this extinction event, mammals seized the opportunity to expand into ecological niches previously dominated by dinosaurs. With a variety of adaptations, mammals diversified rapidly, evolving into forms that would flourish in numerous environments. From the swift, agile pronghorns of North America to the majestic blue whales gliding through the ocean depths, mammalian diversity is a vivid tapestry woven into the fabric of life on Earth. This explosion of mammal diversity brought about intricate relationships within ecosystems. Each species evolved unique traits that allowed them to thrive, leading to the creation of complex food webs. Herbivorous mammals like deer and elephants shape their habitats by grazing, which in turn affects plant community structures and creates space for new growth. Meanwhile, predators like wolves and big cats maintain the balance by controlling herbivore populations, ensuring that no single species dominates the environment. As diverse mammals continue to mold ecosystems, their impacts resonate through environmental processes. Many mammals act as seed dispersers, facilitating plant reproduction and promoting biodiversity. The burrowing activities of rodents aerate the soil, enhancing nutrient exchange and water retention. Furthermore, the interactions among mammals, plants, and microbes illustrate the interconnectedness of life forms, where each contributes to the resilience and functionality of ecosystems. Today, we are witnessing the consequences of these evolutionary legacies. Urbanization and climate change pose challenges to the sustainability of many mammal species, threatening the ecological balance they have historically maintained. Conservation efforts are urgent. Understanding the evolutionary journey of mammals is vital in protecting these invaluable creatures and, consequently, the ecosystems they support. As Earth's climate continued to change, so too did the mammals. From the grasslands of the Miocene to the shrinking forests of the Oligocene, mammals adapted to new environments. The story of mammalian evolution is a profound testament to nature's resilience. As the Earth's climate began to cool, vast grasslands emerged, transforming ecosystems and urging life to adapt. These expansive plains provided new habitats and resources, sparking a series of evolutionary changes that would shape the course of mammalian development. The expansion of grasslands marked a pivotal moment. Dense forests gave way to open, sunlit areas where grasses flourished. This shift created a buffet for herbivores, pushing them to grow larger in size for effective foraging and predator evasion. Mammoths and giant bisons became not just symbols of this period, but living adaptations to their environments, showcasing an evolutionary arms race between the size of the prey and the power of their predators. As the climate cooled, pressures mounted on mammals. Species that thrived in warmer, dense environments faced food shortages and competition for resources. Many responded by evolving into larger, specialized forms. Not only did size offer protection and swiftness, but specialization allowed animals to exploit specific food sources, adapting to the nuances of the changing landscape. The interplay of these factors resulted in an intriguing tapestry of mammalian life. Creatures like the saber-toothed cat developed formidable teeth and streamlined bodies, tailored for hunting in open terrain. Meanwhile, woolly rhinoceroses adapted thick fur coats to survive the frigid temperatures. Each evolutionary stride represented a survival tactic, encapsulating the brutal yet beautiful law of nature: adapt or perish. This time of transformation was not only a race, but a dance between organisms and their environments. Reproductive strategies diversified as mammals adapted to their changing roles within the new ecosystems. The emergence of social structures, herding behaviors, and territorial instincts became reflections of their surroundings, ensuring outlasting survival amidst the shifting climate. Understanding this evolutionary journey helps us appreciate the significance of environmental factors in shaping life. The cooling climate and the rise of grasslands served as catalysts, influencing genetic and physical traits of mammalian species. As they grew larger and specialized, they not only adjusted to survive, but also laid the foundation for the rich diversity of life we see today. In every corner of our planet, from the arid plains to the frozen tundras, echoes of these ancient adaptations continue to influence modern ecosystems, reminding us of the enduring bond between organisms and their habitats. Among the most remarkable developments during the rise of mammals was the evolution of primates, leading to our own ancestors. Primates are a fascinating lineage that began their journey through the dense canopies of ancient forests. With gripping hands and feet, they deftly maneuvered among the branches, showcasing remarkable adaptations for an arboreal life. Their strong limbs allowed for agile swings from tree to tree, while their keen vision helped them judge distances, the perfect tools for survival in a world stretched high above the ground. The features of primates illustrate their deep connection to the arboreal realm. Their flexible limbs and opposable thumbs provided excellent grasping capabilities, enabling them to clutch onto branches and navigate complex environments. Additionally, their forward-facing eyes enhanced depth perception, necessary for leaping from branch to branch without losing their footing. These traits not only increased their ability to find food and evade predators, but also fostered social interactions that led to complex group dynamics. However, significant changes in climate disrupted these lush environments. As forests transformed, with some areas giving way to open grasslands, some primate species faced stark challenges. The need for more mobility and adaptability grew paramount. Those with the ability to walk on two legs, bipedalism, had a distinct advantage. This shift allowed them to traverse greater distances for foraging and migration, as well as to effectively spot potential threats across the savanna. The evolutionary leap towards bipedalism came